All right, so prospecting day number 2. We're gonna test out a new launch over here by the Bight Aquatic zone. It's kind of like a preserve area. It's that bay on the Atlantic side south of Big Pine. This one's kind of important because of our normally eastern winds. This will provide some good protection here. It's a pretty flat basin, so not a lot of cuts and holes, but it'll allow me to run the back side of these islands to get around to some farther off areas. So let's see if this launch is still available. So here we go. This is the Bight Aquatic Preserve and all the information about it. Oh, here's the map. Nice. So come off of US 1. This is on the west side of that Big Pine channel here, Spanish Harbor. We launched from the boat ramp. That was right there, last video. But keep following along, take this turn at the RV camp there, and then follow it down. Bam, bam, bam. And then I guess it's right about here is where we're at. And you can tell because you have the residential only, no beach access, camping, kayak, boat launching, do not feed key deer. Lovely people that live here. They want joy for everybody in this world. But actually, if you go follow this road till it dead ends, I did a video about launching from that spot. It's a little bit of a walk to get to the water, but it's a dead end. There's no houses or anything. People use it all the time. And then you can launch down there on the Atlantic side and get out. I want to kind of check out the preserve a bit. Here's the launch. A little bit tight, but I just dragged the kayak over here. Solid pack. Then spread my wings out and head on out. You can see it gets really skinny. Oh, take my keys out. Oh, it's getting slushy. I think we're at an upper tide. This will be a problem at low tide. So I gotta be careful. And that gets you out to the preserve here. Somewhere out there, there's a big mining cut swimming pool there. You can see it on Google Maps. This will give me access if we run around that side there to the residential boater channel. You can follow it out and then gets you out to the deeper water in the middle, and then you can head out. But oh, you got a kayak, you can kind of maneuver around here even though it's pretty thin. But the wind is blowing over the top, so this is going to give me a little bit of a wind break, even though it's blowing about 15 knots. So yeah, let's explore a little bit. There is parking over here, but also on the other side, so decent area. All right, let's get unloaded. All right, just parked out of the way here. Not too bad. I just had to kind of hand carry the stuff down and assemble the kayak in the water there, but only a few steps, so not bad. So we'll just go ahead and launch, head on out of here. So a very important thing I always tell people to do when you leave, don't just get your bearings on what's out there, but make sure you take a look, and that way you can mark where your entry point and exit point is. Look at compared to the beginning of the house is, how far away it is. It's basically the third concrete pole, and that's where that hole is, and where all this scrub brush starts and the last big mangrove bush there. So you can get lost. So I think I'm gonna run along the edge. The wind is blowing this way, so it'll keep blowing me to that way, which is fine, but I want to take a look over here. If I come out here, especially when it's blowing really hard, I'll want to hug this shoreline. Even right here, it's blowing me pretty good. Let's see what we see. So here's the neighborhood launch. Nice deep channel. where the tarpon and mangrove snappers will be hanging out. Wonder if people are launching from right here. Just sit in this channel, anchor up, put a chum block out, probably smash the mangroves. Kind of want to go out in the middle and over. I could do this at high tide like now, but at low tide I'm gonna have to follow it in. Let's go check it out. Yeah, these little mangroves in the center have a decent amount of depth. I saw this kind of water surging in here, so I just wanted to take a look, see if there's anything kind of hanging out here. There's so many of these islands, so it's not unique where they're gonna be a bunch of fish just packed in here, but that's the kind of stuff that I'm looking for. Wind is pushing through the little cut, so that's kind of a little highway to get across, but they could just go right there, so it doesn't really stick out very much. But pretty good depth underneath these, along these edges. So here's the boaters channel, how they get out of here. Follow the sticks. They go through that side, but I want to take a look over here. Another nice deep cut. Yeah, that other side, you got to make a left there. I'll go back around. Yeah, you just got to make that little tiny left there. Follow it out. Okay, I see the post way over there. So it takes you out way in the middle. So the boaters channel, the cut goes all the way out to those poles out there, and then you can go right down the middle and out, but I want to stay to the left, stay out of the wind, keep a look at these little mangrove points, edges, see if I see anything around there. Plus I'll have better visibility to see if I see any bonefish or anything in the center. I saw my first game fish, a big old, well, not a big old baby Goliath, but probably about a 18-incher. Came swimming up over here. I want to take a look what that is. That looks like my life jacket. I can always use a spare. All of these grunts in there. All right, we made it to the first main channel that cuts through from the basin out to the Atlantic here, and this is the one where I launched from on the Atlantic front side, a little bit down to the left. And this is where I saw a bunch of little juvenile tarpons, a lot of mangroves, and then it looked like a really good wading spot if you just kind of head out on the Atlantic side on the point there. But I want to keep going down till probably the end, hopefully, and see what we see while we still have higher water. Oh yeah, this was actually a good cut here, very productive. So here's the second cut that goes through. This is as far as I went because the water was so skinny. So I ended up just going all the way to the edge over there. There's a nice little channel that wraps around over there. There's a nice little hole over here, but otherwise it's pretty skinny. So I ended up just cutting it short and coming back around. But I'm gonna keep moving on forward since the water's up. And there's the next channel here, cut going through. Not much different. This is the little boaters channel, not very deep. Little depth to it. But I want to just keep going till I make it to the end, because I think in a few hours this is not going to be navigable. It'll be too skinny. This one's a little bit more interesting because how small it is, but it doesn't look like it's got very much depth. I thought there'd be more current and it would dig it out more, but it is a little bit deeper. We'll check it out. I'm getting closer to the end, so I can explore some of these. Yeah, it is a nice deeper cut. Wonder if it goes to somebody's house up here. Look at all these little holes. Stuff will lay down in there just waiting for the water to come up. Nada. Oh, there's another deeper cut over there. White sands. Oh, that is a boater's channel. Alright, we'll explore around here a little bit. Over here on the Atlantic side, it's not as blowy as I thought it would be, so we'll bounce around over here. I want to take a look at that point, maybe cut through here. Nicer sandy bottom. You can imagine this on a flat, calm day, how nice it would be for bone fishing, but I'll run through here, see if I can scare anything up. There's a bonefish. Oh, where'd he go? Oh, there he is. There he was. Knew it, knew it, knew it. That was a nice one too. Damn, it was like 2 seconds and there was one popping up. All right, yep. This has Bonefishy written all over it. Got some benches there to enjoy the show. I don't know what these guys are doing. Bonefish, bonefish, any bonefish? Big old shark. There, 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 there. Got tents all along there. Everybody's camping out. I want to go to the end over there. A lot of people out today. Man, there's like 100 tents. Those wood structures are all bathrooms. They've got a bunch of those. It's like a massive campground. Ooh, there's lightning. That's not good. So here's the end. Kind of what I wanted to check out. Alright, so this is the area I wanted to check out. This is a exclusive resort here. It's kind of like one of the top rated in the Florida Keys. Oh, Ray. As well as it's listed, I think, one of the top in the world. Put the name here in the video. I don't know what it is offhand. But it's out here and secluded. Kind of weird that then they're right next to a bunch of poop in a barrel campers right next door. They probably can't be too happy about it, but it is definitely a 5-star resort. I wanted to check out this flats out here, but as you can see, Stormin' Norman, because it's summertime, a lot of these weeds are not looking the most healthy, kind of gray. But I think I'm gonna just do a loop around, go back, and then go back to that spot where I saw the bonefish. That actually is the better looking spot out of all of these. But let me head on over. We can take partially the channel around. I think I can cut through there, but I want to see what the outside looks like. See there, the ferry just pulled up. No roads to this place, so you got to take a ferry from shore. Nice quaint little spot, but beautiful flats. I wonder who guides out of here. There's got to be a couple guides that work this area. Bonefish permit, and then here's that boaters channel that we can go back. That boat's running it. It's also a good snapper spot around the corner here. That looks like a bunch of workers coming. The second shift. Check out the channel to run out to the reef. Beautiful flats out here. It's definitely worth it to come back out here. That's the way you do it. Throw out the anchor in the channel, got the chum bag out. It's all good. Little Palm Island Resort, that's what it is. Little Palm Island. Yeah. 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 Stop. Get on your lawn chair and catch a bonefish right on the flats. Nice, beautiful water out here until that storm comes. Yacht up your sailboat, spend a few days in the 5-star resort, then head to Cuba. It's so nice, they keep bonefish, tarpon, and permit penned up in here, so that way you're guaranteed a grand slam with any weekend stay. Check out the Cuban tugboat here. Little homemade foam job using some roof shingle sidewalls there. Got the diesel motor, got the 2-gallon gas tank on top, extra fuel. Heck, they didn't use any fuel at all. Water, drinking water. It's almost like it was made out of a air conditioning vent in a building. Not too bad. Definitely not going to sink. Got the little manual rudder, electric start. Nice. Hope they made it. I just saw my little buddies rolling over there. You can kind of see the bubbles in the rings. There he goes. Little tarpon buddies. Found ya. Let's see if we can drift in on them. Eventually I'll put a weedless fluke on this, but I actually really only want to catch bonefish. That's kind of where I'm headed right now, is go back where I saw that bonefish. That's kind of the priority. Tarpon, not so much. I seem to not be able to get away from those. These must be some of the tarpon that escaped from the pen. The 5-star tourist pen. Oh, there he is. Rolling, rolling. I gotta watch out for that storm. Not screw around too much. Let's get in here. Where are they at? Oh, there they are over there. Well, that's some of them. Yeah, there's current pushing through here, so there's a channel that runs through the middle. That's why they're here. Oh, I see them sitting down there. This current is pushing me. Oh, there's a bunch right there. I don't have my anchor set up. I don't even know I'm doing this. I don't really want to catch one. Oh, there they are right there. There's about 6 of them. Oh, that spooked them. And like that, I need the Shimano, or the yeah, the fly. Yeah, they saw me now. Lots of little nooks and crannies that go through there. I wonder if there's kind of like a lake on the inside. But this water is a lot cleaner and the grass is a lot better than the stuff up at the beginning. I like it over here. You can see the old abandoned house there. I don't know if that was Hurricane Irma took it out or it was just old. See if we can get a better view of it. You can kind of tell because it has palm trees. I think there's a dock up here. Yeah, there you go. Got its own private little beach. But I want to look for a bonefish. Alright, I'm going to do one nice little pass here. Water's dropping. I want to make sure I can get out to the Bonefish channel to make my way back because it's going to be too skinny following the mangrove edge on the Gulf side. But I want to just check this spot for more boners. Then I'll confirm that it is a good boner spot. Right over there. It's kind of going away from me. Wonder if it's the same one. Yeah, he's going away from me. Come back. You're right in there. Oh, I lost him. Lost him. Where did he go? There's schools of small fish. That's not them. That's not him. This was a bigger dude. Where did he go? So that's the second one in this same spot. So I might just drop anchor. Oh, there he goes. Oh, I'm gonna catch up to him now. He's way up there. He can go a lot faster than I can. Oh, I lost him again. And I lost him again. Dang it. He hits these dark spots, then I lose them. You can see there's actually an edge where it drops off. So they'll come up here in shallow because they're not too far away from getting to deeper water. So that's good to know as well. You can see how tannic the water is. from the water back in there. But you can see up there where those lighter patches are, it clears up. That's kind of where I want to go. There's a big skull permit right there. Oh, that spooked them. There's about 5 or 6 of them there. Permits. I knew you'd be there. Well, there's my visual grand slam. Permit, tarpon, bonefish. I saw them all. And that's kind of all I wanted. All right. Knew those guys would be around. Right over here. Mark my spots and let's keep moving down. I know there's going to be more. Now this bottom looks really good too. Clean water, nice broken bottom. Gets up to the real skinnies there. And then we got the grass on the outside. This is bonefish looking. Yeah, this is the channel I took on the last time I was out here. I came through this channel. I remember this, so I'm gonna come back, go back out, and then hit around the corner there because there's another good spot that I want to take a look at. Nice little sandy flats here. Chasing bait, probably glass minnows. You can see it's kind of orangey because of the tannic water along the edge here. I don't think we'll see any bonefish running along it. Maybe along this edge though. Something along the edge. Sharky shark, I saw you. Just gotta look for any movement, especially in the light color areas. So as I'm glancing, I try to stop, and then see if anything runs over it. You can't see them in this dark green stuff, but I'm just looking for any movement in any solid white patch. Right there. Sharky shark. You kind of see him swimming over there. You look at a white spot and then you can see the dark go over it. He's going through the light spot. Doing the same thing for all these patches. There. That's all I'm doing. Look at a light patch, just kind of visualize it, see, look for any movement. Do the same thing up there. You can go way out. Here's the point. All right, so here's the launch that I use coming down. So if you follow that road till it dead ends right around there. Park your car, then you just need to walk down to the water here or over there. This is another Cuban boat here, Habana Cuba. But then you can launch from here, and then you have access to the first cut right over there. But yeah, I did a video about this whole section over here. You can walk all the way along the side over there if you're shore fishing. Otherwise, it's pretty much shallow. You can walk all the way out to the light green water out there and just kind of wade fish. So another good thing for over here. So let's check out the old Habana Kohimar. All right, this is Lossy Doggo. Kind of oiled up. Hey, someone stole the steering wheel. They might have just used a rear rudder. I've seen a lot of them do. This is actually a fairly nice fishing boat for Cuba. Somebody smashed the windows out. That sucks. Didn't need to do that. Nice handrails there. Little port window. Nice. Pretty cool boat. make a nice yellowtail boat. Well, this first channel is actually, out of all the channels, the best one in regards to depth, running good amount of water. So I think you're gonna find the mangrove snappers here, definitely. Tarpon, probably snook at times. But definitely, even though it's the closest one, it's actually the best. Then the bonefish over there in the permit. But yeah, let's cruise on through. And I just need to make it out to the center and then cut back and then head on before we get stranded. So you can see with the depth, how wide and condensed it is totally different than all the other channels. All right, we made it out of that first cut. I'm just gonna kind of angle out to a little bit deeper water in the middle, I assume. Cut all the way across there and cut back in. You can see the houses along there. But to go along the edges there, it's getting a bit too shallow. I might try it though, we'll see how it goes. You can kind of see the bottom makeup here, how different it is. It's basically turtle grass, but it's all covered in dust and it looks really sickly. It's just basically just covered in silt. The issue is just not enough current comes in here. So this is basically just a bay. So it just bottlenecks here. So it rises and drops. It doesn't flush water really. So it just gets covered in this haze and gets deoxygenated. Not a lot of food sources because of that. And then you're not really gonna see much in the way of the game fish. You'll see the tarpon around those cuts because that's pushing water in and out, and that's directing food as well. But for a fish to come out into this stuff, there's just no reason for it. So even though it's that beautiful flats looking waters, it's just not very good quality compared to the Atlantic side, how you saw it out there. So not really worth it to spend much time back here. You don't even see sharks, rays, nothing out here. It's just pretty much a desert. I'm just gonna put a little bit of quality time on these inner islands. This is towards the middle, just running along these edges. The launch is right over there, but you never know, so you always got to check. That's what today's about. So I'm just doing this outside. I'll follow the edge around and then cut back just in case there might be something around here to see. Oh, this is freaking stupid. I can't get across. That's solid mangroves. Oh God, I can't make it. There's no holes. That is freaking insane. There's no cut throughs to get across to the next section of bay that gets you to the road. I'm right up to US 1. You can see the light poles there. And I'm not gonna go all the way to that end just for that. I gotta go all the way back just to cut around. That is stupid. That is what happens when you have to find out what's there. Get screwed. Dang it. This is the only bit of negative part, is that it gets too skinny for running the outboard. So I just have to pull basically from the car there to beyond where that big bush is sticking out. On the other side is where the boater's channel starts, but not that big a deal. You can see the sign sticking up right there, so that's where I have to enter, exit. So I went on the outside of those mangrove lines out there, way almost to the end where the road is, where the power lines are, and I couldn't make it across. I don't know if there's a way to passageway through there somehow, but yeah, that wasn't good. I'll have to look at Google Maps to verify. But there's our hole, and boom, we made it. Ugh. Nice. Move the car up, get loaded up, and we're out of here. Alrighty, we are all loaded up and ready to go. Had a good day, very productive, so very happy. I hit all the areas all the way down to the tip of the islands like I wanted to. Hit every single cut. Atlantic side, which was a plus because I thought that was going to be blown out, and the Gulf side. I got my different spots picked out for different fishing, so that's good. And even better, I mean, I got my visual grand slam tarpon permit bonefish. So, well, actually even better than that, because I got a shot at them, but even better than that, I spooked them with my lure, so I got really good shots at them. So usually I'm just happy seeing them, but I actually got a few shots, so that's really good. But remember, so we've got 2 launch spots. This one here right at that Bight Aquatic Preserve, right at the entranceway to the no-go zone. And then if you just follow this road till it actually dead ends, and then you walk down maybe 50 feet to the water, and then that's that other spot where that Cuban boat was, and I've done a video about that. And that gets you on that first channel there, which is probably the most productive one. And then it gives you access to the Atlantic side flats or the Gulf side, whichever. But yeah, good stuff. So very happy about that. So that wraps up section 2 of our Spanish Harbor area here by the launch, by the boat launch there, the bridge. And now we've done the Cabo Aquatic Reserve. And then I've got 2 more areas to work, and then we'll have that area covered. So anyways, thanks for watching, and I will see you next video. Bye.